all about possessive nouns. To understand possessive nouns, let's first understand what is possession. If you have a bicycle, the bicycle is your possession. If you have a mobile phone, the mobile phone is your possession. If you own something, you possess it. That's what possessive nouns do. They tell you that that particular noun possesses something, that something belongs to that particular noun. That's Edward's bicycle. The bicycle belongs to Edward. That's Sarah's book. The book belongs to Sarah. Edward's and Sarah's are possessive nouns. There are multiple forms of possessive nouns, and today you are going to learn them one by one. Singular possessive nouns. These are the commonest possessive nouns. Examples: the girl's bag, the teacher's desk, the cat's toy, the company's policy. Sentence examples: the girl's bag is blue. The teacher's desk is near the window. The cat's toy is under the sofa. Advanced salary is against the company's policy. What about teachers instead of teacher? Or what about girls instead of girl? There are different possessive nouns for plural nouns ending in an S. Examples: the student's rehearsal, the teacher's room, the dog's bed, the player's uniform. Sentence examples: these students' classroom is on the second floor. The players' uniforms arrived yesterday. In the plural nouns ending in S, the possessive nouns end with an apostrophe after the S. There is no need to add another S. Possessive nouns for irregular plural nouns. In my video on irregular plural nouns, I have already described that in irregular plural nouns, instead of simply adding S, you change the word itself when it becomes plural. For example, child becomes children, man becomes men, and person becomes people. How do they become possessive nouns? Since there is no S at the end of the word, it won't cause an awkwardness if you add an S after the apostrophe. Examples: the children's playground, the men's locker, the women's team, the people's choice. Sentence examples: the children's playground is clean now. The women's team won the championship. He found his phone in the men's locker room. Possessive nouns for proper nouns ending in S. Proper nouns are names of people and places. Some of these proper nouns are names that end with an S, for example, James, Chris, Charles, Paris, Mars, Venus. In that case, how do you make a possessive noun? Even though proper nouns end with an S, and it may sound awkward to pronounce such possessive nouns, it is recommended that you add an S after the apostrophe. Examples: James's car, Chris's laptop, Charles's office, and Mars's atmosphere. Sentence example: James's car is parked outside. Charles's laptop needs charging. This is not always the case now. James's car can also be written as James without an S after the apostrophe car. But that is not a popular style these days. What about multiple proper nouns? For example, multiple names. For example, Jack and Emma, Radha and Krishna, and Tom and Sarah. How do you write if they possess something together or if they own something together? There are two ways. Jack and Emma's house. The house belongs to both Jack and Emma. Tom and Sarah's business. The business belongs to both Tom and Sarah. Radha and Krishna's stories. The stories belong to both Radha and Krishna. As you can see in the case of Jack and Emma's house, or Tom and Sarah's business, or Radha and Krishna's stories, when something is commonly owned, the first person doesn't get apostrophe S, but the second person does. Ram and Robin's marriage and not Sam's and Robin's marriage. What if both of them own something each? In this sentence, John's and Mary's cars were parked outside. You can see that both John and Mary have an apostrophe S, and the car is plural. It's because a particular car is not jointly owned by them. They have their own individual cars. John and Mary's car was parked outside means that there is a single car and it belongs to both of them. But John's and Mary's cars were parked outside means they have their own individual cars parked outside. Just as there are possessive nouns, there are also possessive pronouns. Examples: this coffee cup is mine and that coffee cup is yours. That is his pen. The coat on the chair is hers. The house at the end of the block is ours. The puppy is theirs. The dog is dirty. Its fur needs to be washed. The company has changed its policy 4 times in recent years. Keep in mind that its is a possessive pronoun and its is just a contraction for it is, just in case there is some confusion. This brings me to the end of the video on possessive nouns. I hope you have found it useful and informative. If yes, please like the video, subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you receive a notification when I upload my next video.